Hello, it's Bridget. Am I mysterious in my purple energy? Oh, yes. We're going to do a card reading for you today. Hi, Fairy Grasshoppers. Nice to see you. I got a lot of purple on because April is a very purple month energetically. I've been doing a lot of work with Prince in the afterlife, helping to inspire your spirit and fill you with hope. So today I'm going to do a card reading to bring in some of that inspiration and hope. Okay, so let's get just a general message for you today for whatever it is that you need. So think about something that you need. What do you need? Can you take a minute and just kind of feel into yourself? What do you need? Like, is there something that comes to the top of your mind besides coffee? That's a Bridget thing. I would totally say that. What do you need? I just need a breath and some room to breathe, some space, just to feel, right? That's my response. What do you need? What do you need? This card reading is going to support that for you. Maybe just do one card, just real simple. Keep it simple. When you use cards, by the way, this deck is by Denise, Linn. It's one of the favorites. You guys know it by now. It's linked below. This is a very practical deck. That's why I like it. It's not like all too mystical where you have to know like some complicated backstory in order to understand it. No. Cards are a very great, a really good way to truly get some inspiration, to just feel some hope. Again, these are not tarot deck. These don't have like a backstory or anything like that. These are just very simple, straight to the point, easy to work with cards, but they are intuitive. They definitely are. So let's feel into whatever it is you need right now. What do you need, hon? Come on, what do you need? Feel into that. Oh, two. You need two things apparently. All right. What I need right now, and maybe it's what I need and what I think I need. Maybe there's a little difference here, okay? So there's two things. So there's two sides to this need issue for you. For both of us, right? There's two sides to this need. So there's going to be insight from both perspectives. Might surprise us, okay? And that's a good thing. That's a good thing because what you want when you do a card reading is you want perspective. You want insight. You want intuitive connection. That is your healing helpers, your spiritual team, whether you acknowledge or know them or not, and yourself, your spirit, because you are a soul. Whether you have a body or not, you don't need, a body's not required to be connected to spirit, okay? All right, so here's the first one. Enjoy the journey, wandering path. Interesting. I haven't had this card in months. Wandering the path, enjoy the journey. You guys, I feel like this totem animal here looks like a little fox, doesn't it? The fox energy is a very sly energy, very savvy. It kind of feels like, come on now, you know what you want. You know what you need. You know what you need. You're just holding it back from yourself. You're withholding it. Why are you withholding what you need right now? And it might be a very real response. You might be like, hey, I have a meeting in 5 minutes. I can't just go for a walk. But what you can do is you can make a commitment to follow through and show up for yourself in that way later when you're actually able to. Okay, it doesn't mean right here, right now. A need or a want doesn't have to be addressed right here, right now. It gives you the opportunity for an invitation to connect deeper with yourself and to show up for yourself. And that's what we need to do as we're moving forward here. We need to remember how to show up for ourselves so that in the external pressures of the world, when the world starts to change and things are opening and you're stepping out back into the world, instead of feeling overwhelmed, like I'm going back inside, have an incredible alliance within yourself where you know how to take care of yourself. You know what you need because you're listening to yourself. Have these conversations with yourself. It might feel silly. What do I need? What do I need? Get out your journal. I'm looking for my journal. I don't see it. Oh, here's one. I got one right here. One of my many journals. Get out your journal and ask yourself, what do I need? And do it in the morning. Do it in the afternoon. Do it when you're taking a break from work. Do it before you go to bed. What do I need? What do I need? It's not about taking stock of what you haven't done. It's not about keeping score. Asking yourself what you need. Don't be afraid of the response. Just listen. You don't have to take any action right here, right now. It's not about immediate satisfying the need right now. It's not about that. It's about acknowledging the relationship with yourself and being there to listen to yourself like you would a friend. Okay, so wandering the path. We're all trying to kind of find our way. People are just not sure right now. There's uncertainty. There's always uncertainty, but now it's amplified. It's really obvious that there's uncertainty, which shows up in confusion and misunderstandings and communication breakdowns and those kinds of things. It says enjoy the journey. Like whatever whatever is showing up here, find ways to take care of yourself that are actually enjoyable. Like it's not a task like, oh, I have to exercise and oh, it's just, oh, I got to exercise. Like it's a to-do. Why don't you do something different? Why don't you go rollerblading? Why don't you try something totally different? Why don't you go for a walk down by the river? Why don't you drive in to some place where there's a cool park and go and hang out and just hear the birds and watch the energy of the animals and things as you're walking, as you're moving through that energy. And that's how you're exercising. Like we got to think a little differently here and take some of our cues from nature, from the natural elements and environment around us. That's how this feels. So there's also a map here. Do you see that? But you can't really see what's on the map. It's kind of like one of those useless small maps. You are here. It's like, but I don't know where I am. I don't see myself. I'm so not good with that spatial acuity energy there. Maybe you too, huh? Well, the reason why you can't see stuff on the map is because you're creating the map right now. It shows up as you are arriving. And it looks like there's a compass to help you. A compass to me, whenever I see the symbol of the compass, I feel like it's intuition. It's your solar plexus, your spirit, your gut, right? Getting that guidance from yourself. So that's the first one, you guys. Nice. There's a lot of greenery in this one too. So green feels like prosperity and abundance. Green also feels like opportunity. It also feels like growth, right? And it can connect you to your heart chakra, all right? It could also be health as well. Okay, so here's the second one. Remember I said there's two kind of views to this whole what do I need energy? And this one is one of my very favorite cards. When I get it, I think, oh, it means Bridget needs to go to Disney World. Because that's what I need. I'm not kidding. Like it means, hey, Bridget, you need a break. Hey, Bridget, remember yourself. Hey, Bridget, create sacred space for yourself because you do it for everybody else all the time. You need to carve out time. And for me, it's big because I go big in my sessions and my work and my projects, as you well know, the things I'm offering. It's like, how can I do all that stuff? Well, because I create time to really expand my fun and to expand my spirit and really connect. And here's how I do it. So it says, reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. Look at that. By asking yourself, by starting with the simple step of what do I need? And I have this map with a compass, but no real surefire way of how to get there. Here I am. I'm reaching my destination. First you're wandering the path and then you're reaching the destination. This feels like to me a connection to you with what do you need and what do you want. And both things are important. Your desires and your needs are both important. It's not one or the other. We have been taught that you only have to focus on your basic needs. Remember the psychology class, that hierarchy of needs? Oh, food, clothing, shelter, that's all you need. Food, clothing, shelter, and a sense of self. Yeah, not so much gonna really do it for me now in this modern day of technology and quick access to things and immediate gratification and instant connection. It's different. We different. Let's be innovative, my friends. And let's recognize that there's a lot more. Like the process, the journey is just as important as the destination. So wandering the path will get you exactly where you need because you focus on not just your needs, but your desires. One is not better than the other. They both matter, but you start with a connection to what you need and it will help to bring you to the destination that you are reaching for. And when you reach, I feel like reaching for the stars. So to me, this is like reaching. Stars energy is desire, destination is need. So your desires and your needs are met when you follow the path. And the path is inside. Although these look external, these are just metaphors and symbols. The path is inside you. And on both places, it's depicted as a yellowy color, a yellowish color, because that's your spirit inside you. I love this blue energy. Blue is visionary. It's the third eye. It's oftentimes what psychics will use to predict the future or look into the future. So I predict for you, your future is made up of the very bonded, strong, loving relationship between your needs and your wants. It's not a competition. They're not siblings. Your needs and your wants are both equally important, equally valid. Stop trying to justify to the brain. Stop trying to justify to the sibling rivalries. Stop trying to justify to the parents. Stop trying to justify to your coworkers, because nobody gets you because they're not supposed to. They need to be getting themselves, and they're not getting themselves. So you need to be focusing on reaching, connecting with the energy of desires. Just, you don't have to accomplish things. You just have to reach. You have to be in this energy of allowing desires to be available, to allow you to be aware of your desires. And then here, the destination piece is your needs being fulfilled and met. Desires and needs are together. Wants and needs have got to work together. Just like there are 2 cards here for you today. 2, upside down, 2 cards. When we talk about your need, what do you need? Because you don't just need, you also want, and they've got to come together. Divine partnership, yin yang, balance, 2 sides of the same coin, you. So I'm Bridget. I hope I've inspired your spirit today, filled you with hope with this cool purple card deck. You guys know I love this deck. If you're new here, hi, how are you? It's nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave. YouTube's been doing some weird stuff. So on Fairy Grasshopper channel here, make sure you click the drop down and choose what kind of notifications you want. Make sure if you're following me on Above Life channel, which is my other YouTube channel where I share my mediumship connections with interesting conversations with afterlife celebrity guests almost every single week, actually. I almost do a video every week over at Above Life channel YouTube. So be sure you've selected notifications so you're getting them, because I've heard from multiple people that that's not happening. And I think it's because, who knows? I don't really know why. I don't claim to know why. I don't think a psychic could even tell you why that is. It's a YouTube thing, an algorithm thing, or whatever they decide to do. They can do whatever they want because they're their own business. I'm just using their platform. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you have notifications so you can always get these great inspired videos as well. All right, if you're looking for me on social media, you can find me on, Facebook. I'm old school Facebook, Bridget Inspired. That will be linked below. And Instagram, Bridget Inspired as well. Thanks for being here. Have a great day.